In Sector 7G of the Gamma Quadrants, a gigantic plague army of NURGLE had begun a demonic incursion. The Space Marines, elite soldiers of the Adapters Astartes, had been deployed to the location, along with a cohort of Blood Ravens and Cadian Guardsmen. Will the Imperials be able to hold back the insane demons of NURGLE, or will Pestilence and Rot win the day? As always, if you do enjoy this content, do leave a like and consider subscribing, as that's the best way to support the channel. Now, let's get on with the slaughter. Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. The cult of NURGLE has awoken. Oh my god, yeah. Welcome to the insane bolt of fire. Oh my god, they're just ripping open the front lines here of the NURGLE cult. But yes, welcome to a NURGLE cult here. Currently trying to charge against this Imperial position. But my god, look at that firepower, man. That's insane. Bolter rounds flying overhead, last guns shooting off. But the cult of NURGLE keeps pushing forwards. Their plague-ridden, pus-filled bodies know no bounds of normal mortal damage. And we can see Blood Raven Dreadnoughts surging forward to meet beasts of NURGLE. However, that beast of NURGLE right there just got absolutely walloped by about 1,000 bolter rounds. Oh, the good old conscripts here are surging forward. Their task today to hold them in place while the rest of the guns come to bear, such as the life of a conscript here as they try to engage in melee combat. Oh my. I love this though, the amount of bolter rounds just flying overhead at the moment. Let's get back over here. So you can see that we've got quite a lot of reserves here in terms of Space Marines, but here we are. Look at this, man. Just so many of them just laying down the smackdown on that front line. Let's go back over here and get a nice close-up view. You can see our Imperial Guardsmen here trying to charge forward, taking on the cultists of NURGLE, who are just here to spread disease amongst them. The Plague Bearers also adding their weight and pox to the front line. Of course, the beasts of NURGLE as well. Them gigantic mouths on the front of them, hungering, ready to consume Space Marine or Guardsman flesh. They care not which. But look at this front line. An insane deluge of skin and pus moves forward as bolter rounds and last gun fire crackles overhead. Our Dreadnoughts here experiencing a little bit of problem. They're getting thrown around a little bit. Oh, that shouldn't be happening to a Dreadnought. It's not a natural thing, such as the power of the beasts. But our front line is very scattered and sporadic at the moment. In places, NURGLE is making its way through. In other places, its advance is completely halted. You've got a lot of guardsmen pouring into the flanks on this side. But they are some powerful demons here. See the Plague Bearers and Heralds on the front line. But then that Imperial Artillery just comes in and levels the playing field just a little bit. Oh no. Poor Imperial Guardsmen going flying through the air as they try to take on a beast of NURGLE. It's looking a bit dicey over this side. The Imperials don't have many troops here. The cult of NURGLE is just surging forward, man. So many of them. This is a true demonic incursion here. Luckily, at least there was some Space Marines to be able to deploy to these lines. And they are doing a bang-up job of holding their position, keeping back the hordes that are trying to descend upon them. That bolter fire and last fire has been invaluable, though. You can see our Cadian brethren over here. Oh, no, these are some of the conscripts, sorry. We've got Cadians. There they are. Here are the Cadians over here. These guys have got a lot of firepower in them. But should they get into melee combat, they'll be absolutely toast. You can see here, though, that the cult of NURGLE is starting to use the nature of the terrain here to its advantage. Some of it does offer them a little bit more cover than others, however. The body piles are also starting to offer them cover here in the center line as the mass of flesh just starts to mound up in amongst the blood. Man, that is some insane firepower that's getting leveled at this front line. Look at this. The chaos here taking an absolute beating. But we have still got Dreadnoughts here. Oh god, we did have Dreadnoughts. Oh, he's still alive. He just got thrown about. But the horde of NURGLE, the cult, keeps surging forward despite their insane losses. Though having said that, they are actually kind of keeping a somewhat even kill count here. The Imperials really need to upkeep their kill ratio. That artillery needs to start working extra hard here. That's an insane front line. No matter where you look, there's just bullets and bolt around ripping through the air. Let's go over to our flanks though, because things look a little bit dicey over this side. Again, NURGLE here using the natural terrain to be able to get up real close and personal with the Imperial Guard gun lines. It's them Plague Heralds, man, and the Plague Bearers, they're so strong. They take such a beating. And it looks like NURGLE is trying to outflank the position here, actually starting to encircle the Guardsmen. This could be extremely dangerous. There is 180,000 cultists still left out there. And the Imperials are starting to take a hammering, man. Despite the insane firepower, despite the bolt rounds, despite the artillery and assault marines, the NURGLE demonic incursion is just surging forward, man. The Imperial conscripts here desperately throwing their lives down. Look at that battlefield. Oh my god, there's so many Imperial corpses here. It's Clendathlu all over again. It's an ugly planet. It's a chaos planet. Oh my god. What an absolute insane slaughter. But we do still have Space Marines on this flank. That's the only reason this place has held for so long. But in the center, NURGLE is charging forward, man. Just so many demons being flung at the poor Imperial conscripts here. Look at them all. Just big, nasty green boys, covered in boils, sores, weeping pus and wounds, just spreading infection just by getting close to them. I mean, even the Guardsmen that do survive this, it's just going to have to be killed. Because, you know, it's chaos. It's sort of how it goes. No one ever wins fighting chaos. But this front line has been absolutely crazy, man. What's weird as well is that we haven't got one giant blood lake anywhere. Well, I say that as a giant blood lake starts to appear on the floor. But we've had lots of little blood lakes all over the place. We're starting to get another little one over here that looks quite nice. Man, that bolt of fire is just ripping them open, though. The Imperials are starting to pull back their kill counter ever so slightly. They're retaking this flank. We're about on the rear lines. Looks like NURGLE tried to push in just a little too soon on the rear here. And they've lost a heck of a lot of forces. Oh my god. The concentrated bolt of fire in this area is ridiculous, man. Look at that. Oh, that is ridiculous. The chaos taking a hammering on this front. Literally, it feels like all of these veterans here are just hammering that one area. Look at all them bolt arounds. That's insane. But should the assault marines falter here, things are going to get very, very, very dicey for the Imperials. We're starting to get pushed back a little bit as well. The Cadians now are starting to come into range here for this demonic incursion. And look at that blood lake. Absolutely magnificent. Not deep enough yet for little Demi's rubber dinghy, but we can definitely get the rubber ducky in there. Oh no, it looks like chaos is starting to recapture this flank that the Imperials have previously just won. And now a gigantic demon army is starting to encircle our veterans, despite their insane levels of bolter fire. The assault marines trying their best to hold back these waves. We have still got some in reserve, just in case things get way too dicey. So not all is lost here. There's 14,000 Imperials remaining, 87,000 of the Chaos Army. The NURGLE cult has been cut in half. Lots of their numbers have been killed here, but they are still on the field, man, and this is dangerous now. We are running low on Space Marine reinforcements. And the cult of NURGLE just keeps surging forward. It's insane. The sheer pressure being applied to the front line by these demons. But the Imperial gun lines are holding, though it's starting to look extremely risky on this side of the field. We need some of that concentrated firepower again. Yeah, sort of like that. Oh my god. Yeah, that's some insane concentrated firepower that we're getting here. NURGLE again trying these weird outflanking maneuvers where they just send out a bunch of troops all by themselves. But so far, our Astartes have been holding really nicely, actually. They're taking a beating, they are taking losses, slowly but surely. I cannot call this one, with 9,000 defenders remaining. 67,000 attackers. And a lot of them are still the Plague Bearers and Heralds, man. We need to get these Plague Heralds and Bearers down. If we can manage to kill a lot of the demons, and we're just left with the normal cultists, maybe we've got a pretty decent chance. But things are getting really scary. If I was an Imperial at the moment, I'd definitely want to be on the centre here, just looking out at it all. Let's go have a look at our Blood Lake again, because, yeah, look at this. It's starting to get some nice depth to it now, man. As soon as it gets to camera full height, we'll be able to get a little Timmy's rubber dinghy in there. But these NURGLE, man, they're just pushing in. It's unrelenting. There's no gap, no break here for the Imperials. They just have to deal with unrelenting demon assaults. You see Space Marines every now and then getting tossed about. The power of the demons there. My god. It does feel like, though, in places that the Imperials have sort of pinned out a lot of the Chaos forces here. There is only 4,000 defenders remaining, but it's all the heavy firepower for the Imperials. So this is an attrition battle now. What is better, the weight of demons or the weight of firepower on the Imperial lines? I do think we're pretty much out of Assault Marines who are going to come forward to defend them, so yeah, things are going to get extremely squishy here for the Imperials now. As the Plague Bearers just chew their way into the side of them. Oh my god, look at that. Just annihilating Cadians here, who survived their planet being destroyed. Only to die in the field here to some smelly, pox-ridden demon. What a way to go. But it does look like, though, that the forces of NURGLE have successfully surrounded the Space Marine and Imperial defense. That Blood Lake is looking mighty fine underneath there. We'll go inspect the battlefield when the last guy falls here. We'll have a look at some of these lovely bits of corpse architecture that we've had going on. These NURGLE cults are so cool, though. I really love the look of them. But still, Tzeentch holds my heart for being the coolest looking. I just love the look of its demons. And the pink, of course. I'm going to like them. A lot of pink. Mind you, having said that, Slaanesh has a lot of pink as well. But look at this, a last stand here. Veterans standing side by side with their Cadians. Holding off insane incursion of demons. But it does look like the cult of NURGLE is going to win the day here. As our last stand. We've even got a Marine left. We've still got one left. Blood Ravens and Ultramarines side by side. Well, they were at least until this guy got thrown about a bit. Oh, this is a crazy last stand. Look at them, the last two battle brothers. Apparently there's still 6 left somewhere. I think they might have fallen under the map. But yeah, let's go have a look at this battlefield, man. Because look at these insane Imperial losses on this side, where the demons just stormed through the flank. Literally just look at it. I mean, they got turned into sushi. There's hardly any Chaos corpses over here. This is just poor Imperial conscripts, ground out and spat out. But then we do get to the center, it does start to get a lot more chaosy. Oh my god, look at these, and look at all the tiny little blood lakes in between. Let's go have a look at this one. Did we get it deep enough? Oh, little Timmy, I'm so sorry. We did not manage to get a blood lake deep enough for little Timmy. Oh, that is so sad. But Brittany in her body piles, my god, she's absolutely had a field day here. These are some magnificent little things, but I do think we can... Oh, God, look at this as well. On this flank. Oh, another Imperial slaughter. We didn't even witness this one. I'm sorry, guys. You died for absolutely nothing. No one even saw you die. I'm so sorry. As the Chaos here go off chasing... Oh, there is no... Look at this. The last Imperium. I think we best help him out, guys. We can call this one here. It's a Chaos victory. Or is it? And as always, until next time... I do hope you had a blast. I know I did. Please do comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. A massive shout out to all our channel members who helped keep this channel going. And if you're not a channel member, then why the heck not? Click the join button below. And while you're at it, go ahead and check out the amazing Chaotic Pinky store. We got some really cool merch over there. With all that being said, as always, until next time, peace.